Hollywood has adapted a book into a movie 50 times. 50 times. Some classics have been adapted for the screen for a century. A new version comes out every 10 years. But none of them surpass the book. Today, I'll tell you about 10 classics. Each has been adapted for the screen dozens of times. Some won Oscars. Some were trash. The question is, book or movie? Which is better? Answer, surprising. Fasten your seatbelts, because this list will spark debate. We're counting down from 10. Are you ready? 10. Dracula. Bram Stoker, 1897. Number of films, 200+ adaptations. Yes, you heard right. Dracula is the most adapted character in history. First film, 1922. Nosferatu, silent film. Most famous, 1931. Bela Lugosi. Most iconic, 1992. Gary Oldman, Coppola. The strangest, 1979. Klaus Kinski. Book or film? Book. Epistolary format, letters, diaries. Gothic horror, Victorian atmosphere. Stoker portrays the vampire as a terrifying creature. Films. They created a romantic vampire. Dracula is no longer terrifying, he's sexy. Gary Oldman's version is a love story. Winner. Book. Because the movie romanticized Dracula, the horror from the book is lost. But Coppola's version is a cinematic masterpiece, visually legendary. 9. Pride and Prejudice. Darcy's 10 Faces. Number of films/series, 20+ adaptations. Most famous, 1995. BBC series, Colin Firth, The Wet Shirt Scene. Most popular film, 2005, Keira Knightley, Matthew McFadden. Most interesting, 2016, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, the zombie version. Book or movie? Book. Austen's wit, irony, social commentary. Elizabeth Bennet is one of literature's most iconic female characters. The dialogue is perfect. Films. 1995. BBC equals 6 hours. Faithful to the book. 2005 film equals 2 hours. Romantic, visual. Winner. 1995 series. Colin Firth is Mr. Darcy himself. Most faithful to the book. But the 2005 film is cinematographically wonderful. Keira Knightley is perfect. If you like period dramas, watch the series. If you want fast-paced romance, watch the movie. If you want intelligent literature, read the book. 8. Great Expectations. Dickens on screen. Number of films, 25+ adaptations. Most famous, 1946. David Lean version. Modern, 2012. Ralph Fiennes, Helena Bonham Carter. Interesting, 1998. Modern New York adaptation. Ethan Hawke. Book or film? Book. Dickens' social critique. The darkness of Victorian England. Pip's development. Miss Havisham is iconic. Films. The 1946 version is cinema history. Black and white. Perfect atmosphere. Winner. 1946. Film. One of those rare cases. David Lean flawlessly adapted the book to film. But the book is deeper. Dickens's social criticism is lost in the films. 7. Frankenstein. 100 years of the creator. Number of films, 50+ adaptations. First, 1910. Produced by Thomas Edison. Iconic, 1931. Boris Karloff, Green Creature. Modern, 2015. Victor Frankenstein, James McAvoy. Interesting, Young Frankenstein, 1974. Comedy. Book or film? Book. A philosophical work. Victor Frankenstein plays God. The creature is intelligent, speaks, reads, a tragic character. Shelley asks, who is the real monster? Films. Boris Karloff's Green Creature is iconic, but wrong. The creature in the book is intelligent and literary. The creature in the movie is a dumb monster. Winner. Book. The movies completely changed the story. Mary Shelley's depth is lost. But the 1931 movie is a pop culture icon. When you say Frankenstein, everyone sees Boris Karloff. 6. Sherlock Holmes. 100 Faces of the Detective. Number of films/series, 250, plus adaptations, the most adapted career. In the Guinness Book of World Records. Iconic. Basil Rathbone, 1939 to 1946. Classic Holmes Modern. Benedict Cumberbatch, 2010 to 2017. BBC Sherlock. Action. Robert Downey Jr., 2009-2011. Hollywood version. Japanese. There's even an anime. Book or film? Book. Conan Doyle's detective genius. Logic, deduction, Victorian London. Holmes is cold, but clever. Films. Basil Rathbone equals most faithful to the book. Benedict Cumberbatch equals modern, fast-paced, smart. Robert Downey Jr. equals action-packed, fun. Far from the book. Winner, BBC Sherlock, Cumberbatch. Brings the spirit of the book into the modern world. Intelligence plus speed plus visuals. But the Robert Downey Jr. version is fun. It has nothing to do with the book, but it's watchable. 5. Jane Eyre, the Queen of Gothic Romance. Number of films, 30 plus adaptations. Most famous, 2011. Mia Wasikowska, Michael Fassbender. Classic, 1943. Orson Welles. Yes, that Orson Welles. BBC, 2006. Ruth Wilson, series, 4 hours. Book or film? Book. Feminist icon. Jane Eyre is independent, strong, rebellious. Rochester is complex, dark. Gothic atmosphere plus love plus mystery. Films. The 2011 version is a cinematic masterpiece. Mia Wasikowska is perfect as Jane. Fassbender captures Rochester's darkness. Winner, 2011 film, a rare case. The film perfectly captures the spirit of the book, but the inner monologues in the book are lost in the films. Jane's thoughts are what make the book special. 4. 1984. Big Brother is watching you. Number of films. 5 major adaptations. But the impact is huge. The most famous, the 1984 film John Hurt, filmed in the year the book was published. Modern. Apple's 1984 Super Bowl commercial, Mac introduction. Series, none so far, but rumored to be coming in 2024. Book or movie? Book. Dystopia. Big Brother, Thought Crime, Doublespeak, Room 101. Orwell's prophecies are coming true. 1984. Movie. Dark, gloomy, faithful. John Hurt is perfect as Winston Smith, but boring. It captures the spirit of the book, but is heavy going to watch. Winner. Book. The film is faithful, but 1984 should be read as a book. The inner monologues, philosophy, and criticism don't fit into the film format, but everyone remembers the Apple commercial. That commercial brought 1984 into pop culture. 3. Anna Karenina, Tolstoy on screen. Number of films, 15 plus adaptations. Iconic, 1935, Greta Garbo, Hollywood Golden Age. Famous, 1997. Sophie Marceau, Modern, 2012. Keira Knightley, Joe Wright. Theatrical concept, book or film? Book. Tolstoy's 800 pages. Anna's Tragedy, plus Levin's Quest, plus critique of Russian society. 3 stories in 1. Films. The 2012 Keira Knightley version is cinematically brilliant. Theater stage concept, choreography, music. But only Anna's story is there. Levin is absent. Problem. You can't fit Tolstoy into 2 hours. The depth of the book is lost. Winner. Book. The films are beautiful, but the book is essential to understand Anna Karenina. The 2012 film is visually legendary, but half the story is missing. 2. Romeo and Juliet, 50 Faces of Shakespeare. Number of films, 50 plus adaptations. Classic, 1968, Franco Zeffirelli, Oscar winner. 90s, iconic, 1996, Leonardo DiCaprio, Baz Luhrmann, Guns, Cars, Verona Beach. Animation, Romeo and Juliet, Gnomes. Modern, West Side Story, musical adaptation, 2x Oscars. Book or film, play. Shakespeare's language is legendary. What's in a name? Arose by any other name. Iconic dialogue. Tragedy. Films. 1968 equals classic, faithful, period. 1996. DiCaprio equals modern, fast-paced, MTV generation. Original dialogue, but 90s aesthetic. West Side Story equals New York gangs, musical genius. Winner. 1996. Baz Luhrmann. Because it brought Shakespeare to a younger generation. DiCaprio plus Claire Danes' chemistry is legendary. But the original play is still the best. Reading the language is a different experience. 1. The Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson's masterpiece. Number of films. 10+ adaptations, including animation. Animation. 1978. Ralph Bakshi. Strange but cult. Radio. BBC radio play. 1981 to 13 hours. 2001 to 2003. Peter Jackson. Trilogy book or movie? Problem. This question will start a fight. Book. Tolkien's detailed world. Tom Bombadil is there. There are songs, history, language, culture, 1,000+ pages of epic. Peter Jackson. Films. 3 films, 9 hours, extended 12 hours. 17 Oscars. Return of the King, 11 Oscars. The biggest project in cinema history, visual effects, music, acting, are legendary difference. Tom Bombadil isn't in the movie. Some characters are changed. Faramir, Denethor. The scouring of the Shire isn't there, but the spirit is perfectly captured. Winner, both. This is a rare situation. Reading the book is a different experience. Tolkien's world is deeper in the book. Watching the movie is a different experience. Peter Jackson created a cinematic miracle. What would Tolkien have said if he were alive? That's debatable, but he would have respected Peter Jackson. It didn't make the list, but we can't leave it out. The Great Gatsby, 2013, Baz Luhrmann, Leonardo DiCaprio. Book, 10 out of 10. Film, 8 out of 10. Visual feast but lacking soul. Crime and Punishment, 1956 French version is the best. Book, 10 out of 10. Film, 6 out of 10. Dostoevsky is unfilmable. Moby Dick, 1956, Gregory Peck. Book, 9 out of 10, heavy going. Film, 7 out of 10. The whale scenes are fantastic, but the philosophy is lost. Harry Potter, 2001 to 2011. Book, 9 out of 10. Movies, 8 out of 10. Faithful to the first 2 books, the rest is summarized. Similar to The Lord of the Rings. Both the book and the movie, 10 classics, hundreds of movies. 1 question, book or movie? Answer, it depends. Some movies surpassed the book. The Lord of the Rings, equal. Jane Eyre, 2011, BBC. Sherlock. Some books are simply unbeatable. Frankenstein, films get it wrong. 1984, philosophy doesn't translate to film. Anna Karenina, too deep. Crime and Punishment, Dostoevsky can't be filmed. Rule. Visual story, too. Can be a film. Philosophy/inner monologue to must be a book. Action/adventure to film can be equal. Psychology/character to book is better. Final word. Read the book first, then watch the film. Compare. Discuss. Because literature and cinema are different arts, both are beautiful. Both are necessary. Which do you prefer? Books or movies? Write in the comments. Let the debate begin. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Which classic book adaptation is the best? Which is the worst? Write in the comments. Which emoji will get the most votes? Let's see. Subscribe. Because classic literature isn't just books. Classic literature is culture. See you in the next video. Read, watch, compare.